What is going on, guys? Cody coming back out here with another video. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about meal prepping per request of my brother Cameron. So this one's for you, little bro, and anybody else. Hopefully you guys can take something away from it. So I've had a pretty big transformation in terms of my diet. For those of you who don't know, I am a D1 athlete at ASU, and in high school, my senior year, I went from that kid who was, and before I get into the diet, I want to just break down the transformation kind of. So my senior year in high school, it was Hot Pockets and corn dogs and Chick-fil-A and fast food and really just whatever I could do to get my calories in, because my mindset was, okay, you're an athlete, you work out, so you can eat whatever you want. And while I was good in high school, I can only reflect and think about how much better I would have been had I had a proper diet in place. So kind of as we come into college, I didn't like salad. I didn't even know how to cook because I just ate whatever my mom made me or whatever I could make in the microwave or the oven and kind of just get my calories in, per se. And then freshman year, it was just the dining hall over and over and over. And I mean, if you've ever been to college, you probably know the dining halls get old really fast and you tend to start just eating out a lot and maybe not eating the best foods at that dining hall. So we come into this year, my sophomore year, and then I start just kind of cooking more. I learned how to make steak, I learned how to make chicken, vegetables, just kind of more healthier diets. And I am by no means a nutrition expert, but I do have resources such as a nutritionist as an athlete, as well as a dietitian and numerous resources to work on such diet. And so a few weeks ago, of course, with everything going on, the shutdowns, I taught myself how to cook more, how to cook better, how to cook healthier and make it taste good. I also started an internship that's 40 hours a week, so I was kept pretty busy and decided to start meal prepping every single week to take care of my body and to just have something easier and healthier to go. So before I talk about what I meal prepped, I want to talk about why I chose to meal prep. So for me, I hate dishes. I don't mind cooking, but it just makes a mess and you have to clean it up, and it's just it's a big time commitment when you have to do it every single day. And I found that when I meal prep and I have food that I can literally just pop in the microwave and have it be healthy and ready on the spot, I am less enticed to eat junk food or to order pizza, because that's still gonna cost me money and it's more of a hassle than me just throwing something in the microwave and having, broccoli, chicken, and rice right there, ready to go. So my brother asked specifically what I'm eating, and what I'm eating right now is a little different than what I might eat in season when I'm training, 20 hours a week, because right now I'm only working out, 5 to 10 hours a week, swimming a few times, lifting a few times with some dry land and cardio in there. But I don't count macros, I don't count calories, I don't say, okay, this, and this. I've done my own research in terms of how much protein I should be eating, carbs, things like that. And I would say the biggest change that I've made is literally just adding more vegetables and eating more protein and having balanced meals instead of just making, ravioli and garlic bread before bed. Wow, that's like the worst thing I could eat before bed. So I'm gonna get into what I'm eat on like a daily basis right now, per request of my brother again. So basically I wake up in the morning and the first thing that I have is, normally I have oatmeal, I think it's half a cup of oatmeal, and eggs. I have 4 eggs roughly. Depends if I had a workout beforehand, maybe I'll throw in a protein shake too, but for the most part it's just oatmeal and eggs. And with the oatmeal it's just the 1 minute oats. I just throw it in a bowl or on a stovetop, and I usually mix in some blueberries and strawberries and bananas as well to just make it more nutritious, as well as some cinnamon for flavor. And then for lunch, I have a number of different combinations of meal preps, and basically what I do is I just go to the store every Sunday. I shop weekly. It's usually less than $100, usually $50 to $100, and I'll just buy ground beef, chicken, breasts, sometimes thighs, sometimes some flank steak. For my proteins, my carbs are usually pasta, gnocchi, rice is a big one, and then I get the whole organic broccoli, and then I chop it up and I wash it and I cook it in the stove. And then, I have done just like the frozen bags of corn or broccoli and carrots and whatnot, and then you just stovetop cook it. I've done that too. I don't really know what the difference is between the frozen vegetables and the fresh right in the produce section, but still vegetables nonetheless. So start with what you can, I guess. Depends what your time is, what you want to do. But essentially I have these little packages. So I cook breakfast every morning, the oatmeal and the eggs, and then every meal I have about 12, so lunch and dinner for the next 6 days. And then I have each one, I have some sort of carb, some sort of protein, and then a vegetable. And usually what I do is I go half and half with like carbs and vegetables, roughly, and then I'll throw a slice of chicken on top, or I'll put some flank steak on top. So I'll go ahead and cut to a video right now. This was one that I made. This was the meal prep that I did a few weeks ago, and I made a little bit too much here. I made like 18 plates or something because it was my first time and I bought way too much. Yeah, this was my second week, the one that you're about to see. So let's see right now. And so as you can see, it's really pretty, it's really healthy. They're actually very nutritious. They taste very good. I mean, obviously no food tastes as good a week later or 4 or 5 days later after you cook it than if you had ate it right then and there. But I find that it's still the best alternative for me and my preferences for my nutrition goals, as well as I've noticed I feel better, it's easier, it's faster, and that's why I do it. And if you don't necessarily love those meals, you can literally just add a little bit of cheese, a little bit of seasoning to the chicken, salt and pepper, and some soy sauce, whatever. I find that that's a good alternative. Another carb, I'm just gonna go put down a list of the carbs, the proteins, and then right here, the vegetables that I have roughly every week, and then I kind of interchange what's with what. So it might be chicken, rice, and broccoli, which is pretty basic, or it could be gnocchi, steak, and corn. And sometimes I'll have fish, sometimes I'll do potato wedges where I'll cut them up and I'll season the potato wedges and things of that sort. But yeah, that's basically what I eat on a daily basis. I know that it's a pretty healthy diet, and I know that carbs, protein, and vegetables, you've always seen that perfect plate of having a third of each roughly. Obviously it depends on what kind of training you're doing, and you can play around with it with your own diet, but that's what I found that works best for me. And with that, that's basically all I got for you guys in terms of meal prepping, my meal prepping, and how that goes. I do hope to make a video in the future with some of my teammates who are way more into nutrition than I am, way more into supplements and nutrition, and just more knowledgeable in general. And I'm hoping to have them on and talk, because I feel like they can provide more of the science and the background behind what they eat and why, and protein synthesis, that, and whatnot. So that's all I got for you guys. If you liked the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and I greatly appreciate it. So yeah, have a good one, guys.